Welcome to Agents of Nothing, an episode-by-episode recap and analysis from the perspectives of a veteran and a new recruit. And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
I don't know if that was on time, but whatever.
I don't think it was.
Okay, well, at least you have some kind of jumping off point.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Mariah.
I'm Caroline.
And this is our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. podcast.
Woo!
We are Agents of Nothing. So yeah, this is going to be a weekly, sort of watch-along podcast. We're going to go episode by episode. So a little background on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is the part where I read off the facts. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was meant to be the first television series in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That title has now been retroactively given to WandaVision. Good for her. We stan.
Yes.
But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was the first official Marvel show. It was produced by Marvel Television, which notably is different, like a different entity than Marvel Studios. But they were kind of working in conjunction. And it aired on ABC. It is set after the events of the Avengers and Iron Man 3, and it directly ties in with several MCU movies during the course of its run. But at a certain point, the series began to deviate with the narrative of the greater MCU and started to do its own thing, which, in my opinion, is when it started to get really good.
I didn't know it did that.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Caroline, what is your relationship, your background with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
So I don't know anything about it. Mariah is my best friend, and we've been best friends for over 10 years now. And she has been telling me about this show since it first aired, and has told me so much about it, and I have retained very little because I'm mentally ill. So I wrote down 4 facts that I know about it.
Before we start, while Caroline does not want to be spoiled for the things that she doesn't know yet, this is not going to be like a spoiler-free podcast, especially this first episode, because she's about to say some things.
Right.
So if you don't want spoilers, this is probably not the show for you.
Right. Or just watch it with us. What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
So, so the 4 facts that I know is that it's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 1. I know that Agent Coulson, fake died in another movie, and then came back in this show, which was why it was so exciting at first. And then, stayed exciting, but it was a very exciting release. I know that Fitzsimmons is a thing, like a slow burn thing, eventually. And I know that it has 6 seasons. And
7, actually.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I only know 3 things. Never mind. Oh. We're going to be watching the show together. It's going to be my first time watching it. And I'm really excited. Yeah.
I'm excited that I finally dragged you into watching it with me. I succeeded somehow.
It's only been, 7 years?
Yeah.
Since it came out?
I don't know. I can't do math.
It came out in 2013?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I keep thinking it's 2020. It is not.
Don't we all?
2 years past that. So, Mariah, what is your relationship with this show?
This is going to be a bit of a long story, so buckle in.
Buckled. Click.
So I have been watching since it first aired in 2013. There was a hashtag that was going around. It was a big thing on Tumblr, and it kind of, I don't know where it started, but it was on Twitter and all of that good stuff, too.
The internet.
Yes, it started on the internet. So it was hashtag Coulson lives.
Oh.
And there was like a big push to like bring Coulson back. And so obviously when the show was announced and they were bringing Coulson back, everyone was really excited because, oh my God, they did it. We asked for it and they delivered.
Yeah.
And probably one of my favorite things about the show is that they made us regret hashtagging Coulson lives. They're like, all right, you want him back? You want him back? We're gonna bring him back. You're not gonna like how we brought him back.
Oh no.
And that is all I will say on that.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first episode yet.
Oh, it's not the first episode. It's a build.
Not?
It's a build. Just you wait.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. So yeah, I've been watching since the beginning. And I mainly watched with my dad, which is probably where a lot of the listeners know me from. I made a video thanking the cast and creators and crew because my dad passed away from lung cancer in August of 2021. And a lot of my memories of him are kind of intrinsically tied up with this show. Yeah. It meant a lot to the both of us. Even when I moved away, I would come back to like watch the show with him. We would both wait for the episodes to catch up. And yeah, this show kind of like carried me through like my early adulthood. Like I was 18 in 2013. And then in 2020 when it ended, I was 25. I think. Yeah.
You were 25.
So yeah, like it's a show that means a lot to me. Even when me and my partner first got together, this is funny. I met my partner through Caroline.
Yeah.
And they both lived in a different city than I did. And Caroline was like going to work one day and I was going to be by myself when I was visiting her. So I ended up going over to my partner now, Erin's apartment, and we watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And that is when
they fell in love.
So we fell in love over Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, I mean the show means a lot to me, and I'm really excited to go through it again with sort of a critical eye, and I don't mean like critical in a bad way, just like analyzing it. I'm not an expert. Neither of us are experts in like TV or film or anything like that. We are just two normal people who are kind of nerds. Please, Marvel fanboys, don't attack us. Should I cut that out? Will that incite them?
I don't know. It might.
Most Marvel fans and most Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans that I have encountered, and I've encountered a lot more than I thought that I would have now.
Yeah, because you went viral.
Everyone has been so kind. But if we get something wrong, please go easy on us. We are just normal people. We have day jobs.
You might say we're agents of nothing.
We are agents of nothing.
Oh yeah, add that to my list of things that I know about the show. I know that one quote.
That's in like every commercial and trailer for the show ever.
Yeah.
I can't believe how perfect of a name that is, because it really sums us up.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so the podcast is going to come out every Tuesday. We plan to drop the first official episode at the end of March. Yep. So whatever the last Tuesday of March is, that's when it's going to be. Any final thoughts?
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited to watch it through with you and see your like blind reactions to things.
Yeah.
hear your thoughts. And if we have like differing opinions on episodes and characters and things like that.
Yeah, I think that'll be really interesting. All the different things that we notice. Me as a first timer and you as a veteran.
I've been an agent of nothing for a long time.
That was so dramatic. I loved it.
Stay tuned. Watch this space. Subscribe, like, follow. You can follow me, Mariah. I'm at full swamp witch _ on Twitter. So that's full swamp witch _ on Twitter. And then I'm submarine warfare on Instagram and TikTok.
And I, Caroline, on Twitter, I think I'm Rusty Page, like the name Page, 95. And then on Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's _ Rusty Page. And then on TikTok, I am Crazy Ginger 995.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh my god, that was so loud. Was that your neck?
That was my neck.
Wow.
Oh my god. Like, I do this thing where I like roll my head like all the way around and it just goes like pop, 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 pop.
No. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. Like, you're supposed to lift your head up before you like you're not supposed to roll it all the way around.
Well, I do it, bitch. And that is a taste of what you're gonna get
You're
with
welcome.
this podcast. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. We will see you at the end of March.
See ya. Bye-bye.